Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So continuing the time rift runs, it's time to clear 8-3. So never played it before. We'll see how this one plays out, what the hidden chests and elite team and elite team's interesting because it gives 2 epic crafters hammers, which I really need, but yeah. Well, let's take a look first and see if I can do the elite team, because I desperately need these epic crafters hammers to upgrade equipment for Leon. His equipment is mostly still level 40 and I really need to bring that to level 50. Even though they're only SR items as opposed to SSR, I do want a fully upgraded Leon for the content that I'm facing. So on that note, let's begin. That seems to really be all Ledin ever says. Let's go! So it's the dragon again. His attack... I just don't know if I can handle it. Okay, let's try changing the vampire bats to angels. See if that makes a difference in his survivability. I mean, I use the vampire bats because they self-heal. It's very useful against, weak units, since he just heals right up after he attacks. But against what I'm facing, this darn dragon, since I was getting one shot when I attacked him, we'll see. Other than that, let's take a look. It's annoying because he has 2 range. So what that means is bringing mages doesn't do much because... Oh, what I can do is actually switch in Tierras. I got her recently, so if I replace Almeda with Tierras, that might be an improvement. I'm going to have to move some equipment around, but let's give that a shot. Okay, so I need to give Tierras equipment. Let's see who has a good... Oh! I actually removed all of Lana's equipment and I probably gave that to Almeda. I did. Interesting. Okay. I've been using Lana without equipment and I have not realized for a while. That explains why she's dying so easily. Anyways, well, Tierras is now equipped. So let's give this a shot. I'm also just quickly, I want to get rid of another item. I picked up a Holy Grail for my accessory for the month and it's quite crappy. So I'm just going to dismantle that. That way, I'm very close to another epic martial spirit. So unlock it and then transmute it. Alright. Now that that's done, let's get back to the time rift. And we shall attack 8-3. We'll skip the chatter this time because we just listened to it and throw in Tierras. We'll see how this one plays out. Other than that, I just want to see. This looks like to be the treasure. It's sparkly and making unique colors. So treasure's pretty obvious then. And yeah, I think Len will crush any of these random monsters. Or Leon, really. So this should be fine. Let's begin. Oh, I should see the turn count. So 10 turns for the 3-star, lots of time. did not exceed 3 generals. I don't think I can do it. At least not at this time. Maybe in the future, but not right now. So let's move everyone up. Tiaris. I could buff, but there's no point. At least not for this turn. Tiaris' buffs don't last all that long, so it's important. It lasts 2 turns, I believe, so it's important to time it correctly. And move everybody up. It's kind of like Chivalry. It's critical when you use it, but it doesn't last long. Perfect. So Leon... 342 defense. I'm not sure I can kill it, but let's give it a shot. Just a regular attack. Yeah, just not enough damage. Very close though, but not enough. No point in using his Divine Guard yet, because there's no enemies in range. Alright, so now I'll use Chivalry to take out this guy and then grab the treasure. And this is much less hit points, so and with Chivalry giving more attack, I should be able to kill it. Between 10% more attack and less hit points than that guy, definite kill. Okay, so 70 Trinity crystals, not bad. And then I can next turn kill this guy and then probably assault the Bone Rhino over there as well. Which means I should send Ledin to take care of those 3 over there. Leanna is just so far behind. I should have moved her starting position. But it is what it is. Turn 4. Let's get rid of this. Yep, that 10% extra attack buff just made all the difference in killing this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can be placed on this tile to attack that Bone Rhino. And let's use again. And I believe, yeah. Oh, actually my attack dropped dramatically. Now it's 716. So, and Bernhardt unfortunately can't faction buff. So, well, let's just use the attack skill. With a 60% more damage, that should be enough to kill it. Yep. Okay, so what's next? Well, if I move up to this tile, this thing can attack me, but can anything else? Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to have to hold off for a bit. Because otherwise the Divine Guard will wear off. It only lasts 2 turns. So if I use it this turn, then move up, and then move again, the Divine Guard is gone. So, yeah, all he can do is just move up. Can I actually draw this guy to attack now? That should help. Okay. Looks like I can. So let's use Bernhardt that way. Draw him out. And just give him the healing AoE buff. So what I will do is... It's slightly annoying because I can't have both the faction buff and Divine Guard for this turn. Well, let's just tank the hits as it is. Don't want to trigger this dragon just yet, because I want to finish off these guys first. So we'll just faction buff. If I move him back a little, where's the danger zone? Because of the flyer, he can still be attacked. So let's place Bernhard right beside Leon like that. Danger zone. Yeah. Okay, that looks okay. Action buff. Leon's moving forward. Liana's moving forward. And then Tieris. I'm going to use her to apply... No. I was thinking of applying Attack Blessing, but no. I'll just let him handle these guys. Oh no. Bernhard took the hit. Actually, it doesn't really matter because there's no real. Whoa! Oh, that's not good. I didn't have Sage's hat on Tieris. Oh, okay, that's a waste. That's fine. Nothing I can do about it now. We'll just have to continue without Tieris. She will be sorely missed. Let's apply Divine Guard then. Ah, that is a little bit frustrating though. Just because I didn't pay attention to the equipment, Tieris died there. Alright, so the last two have fallen, which means time to attack that dragon. And this is I won't have Tieris' miracle buff or attack blessing, so it's going to be a gamble to see whether Leon can survive this charge. And he does this time. So unlike the other dragon, or maybe because the angels are tougher, he does survive. Or is the dragon not as powerful for this specific mission? I don't know. But with 2 attacks, this dragon's already nearly dead. Yeah, this was surprisingly easy. I'm really not quite sure why, but definitely easier. Might have been equipping the angels made the difference. Actually, given how easy that dragon was, it looks like this is completable. Well, I got that achievement. Finished within 8 rounds. I think I can clear this with 3 characters, because Bernhard really did nothing this battle. He just buffed Leon a few times, but in the long run, that didn't particularly matter. I didn't really need it. So yeah, I think this other feat is definitely doable, the elite team one. Let's give it a shot. So I'm going to do a second attempt to get the elite team feat. So Tiaris died early. Bernhardt was not necessary. It's just Ledin who will take the hits of those guys, and then Liana to haste to cast again on Leon. This should do it. Alright. Team of 3. Let's see if I can finish it within 8 turns. We're not going to buff Ledin up this time. Didn't do any good last time, so let's save it. So everybody moves up. Shifting their positions was not a good idea. Now I can't attack this turn. It's okay. So I might not finish it in 8 turns as a result. But it is what it is. Alright, so this first attack I'm just going to use the skill. And even with the skill I don't have enough damage to kill. It's because I'm missing that faction buff. So that just shows how important a faction buff is. But that's okay. Let's move Ledin up and finally apply his faction buff. I'm not going to use again just yet because I want it to be used when I have Chivalry active. That way it can reduce the Chivalry cooldown. Alright, so Ledin goes left, Leon goes right. So, looks like I used Chivalry now to take out these 2 opponents. Yeah, Chivalry making all the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can just place myself right there. Use again. Leon gets his second kill, which wipes up those 2 targets and just leaves the vampire left. Alright, Ledin has 2 turns to wipe out all these 3 characters. Let's activate Divine Guard now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready to attack. Liana is not really necessary right now. Alright, first target. Let's see if Liana can prayer up Ledin, and she can. So let's wipe out the Hellspawn and then prayer from right here, outside of the range of the vampire bats. So take down those Hellspawn, apply prayer. And then Leon will take out the last target on the right side, which is the vampire. And Ledin just crushes those guys on the left, which just leaves the dragon. So yeah, it will take 2 runs because the dragons are only... It's already turn 7. see if I faction buff. And I move Liana into protection range. This should be okay. Yep, there we go. Ledin just crushing everything. And it is turn 8, so yeah, looks like this one will take 2 runs, no matter what. But, you know, getting everything in 2 runs is not a bad thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yep, let's activate Divine Guard. And heal up. And the next turn, Leon does a double strike on the dragon, and it's pretty much over. Oh. Counting tiles was actually pointless because I'm using Chivalry! Go, 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 Leon! Let's use a gain on Leon. And attack once more. There we go. Basically over. So let's just heal up everybody and then finish him off. So it did take 10 turns with 3 characters. But you do get that last achievement, so there it is. Let's skip that. And it's still a 3-star run. Interesting. There we go. So the Elite Team achievement acquired. 2 runs to get perfect on 8-3. So that's it for this video. I will now clear, outside of the video, I'll clear out these next 3 matches and then do a video on 8-4. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.